welcome back to another episode of It's a Man's World. Guess what? I'm still Dario.
I'm naive.
Forever Jason, sorry.
Very little has changed. I mean, Jason's haircut, but you know.
No, not really, but yeah.
We're back for season number 2, and you know, this season we're gonna be switching up this show a little bit. We're gonna be bringing you some new content, some new episodes, some new segments, some new topics.
And not only that, we're speaking about the things that you guys want to hear even more.
No, we're not.
Why you talk? Why you?
We're talking about what I want to talk about.
No,
Y'all just gonna listen.
What's with your ego, man?
I'm sorry.
Put it down. Put it
We're
down.
definitely not going to be PG.
No. So you know, if our
think that
content
ship
is
is
not
fine.
suitable for you know your viewers, maybe you want to switch the channel. Maybe
Call your grandmother. She'll love us.
she would.
Nasty.
She would
Stand
definitely
up,
love
man.
us.
You just say
Definitely.
nasty.
No, I was calling him.
We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff when we come back after these messages. Stay tuned.
I'm going away.
We could stand up.
Already?
It's about your roads.
They ain't got it.
Every year I'm searching for number one.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, I found my number one. I'll take it.
The latest looks and the newest trends for home fashion is number one at Living Spaces, located on Old Pound Road.
But it would mean nothing, without a woman or a girl.
And we're back. And you know, before we get into the show, I want to say, you know, shout out to all our Barbudans friends. Shout out to the citizens of Dominica,
Every time.
Tortola, St. Martin.
Puerto
We had a season, boy.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
it's
man.
the season. It's not September.
I swear.
I love September.
got-
It's just the season.
It's just a season.
Sure.
It's just the season.
Are you
So
sure?
Virgos have nothing to do with it.
Are you
No.
sure? What are you? What sign are you?
Huh?
What's
Don't
your
worry
sign?
about that.
It's been a busy season for everybody. I hope you're all safe.
It's been a very stressful week.
Yeah, if you're watching us now, you know, much love to you guys. You know, love to our Barbudans.
Every time.
We're gonna take care of you guys as much as we can. And Dominica, you are always been a sister island to us.
Every time.
Yeah, so
Always.
do what you can, help somebody out. It's a man's world. But our first topic,
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be talking about toys in the bedroom.
See how wholesome we
Are
got
they?
there?
Yeah.
See how we got so wholesome?
Like, you know,
Uh-huh,
Buzz
you-
Lightyear.
I'm saying, man.
And
Woody.
Lightning
Woody,
McQueen.
Woody.
Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen.
You know what I mean?
No,
We just got so wholesome. It's like, oh my God.
that's not what we're talking about. And that's
you
not
know.
the bedroom.
I know you know what you're talking about.
We're talking about adult toys in the bedroom.
Or are men sufficient enough?
Well, I mean, this is a question that comes up a lot, and I know personally, talking to my friends, interacting, that some guys are intimidated by, we're all, disclaimer, we're all heterosexual, so I have no perspective from any other
We
sexuality.
were talking about what
Basically.
what we
think.
where we, so you know,
Pretty much what we
gotta
think,
put that out there
you know.
as a disclaimer. But
Early.
I've had reaction from guys from both sides of the spectrum, where some guys encourage it and some guys are intimidated. Or well, let me not say intimidated. Let me go off and not say intimidated, but they don't
They don't fancy it. They don't really fancy it.
I think it comes down to what type of toys or what what type of toys. Because
That's what you did there. That's what you did there. Let's leave it at that.
a guy, it seems to me, right, the majority of men, they don't mind incorporating toys if it has anything to do, like, if it has to do with stimulation, oh, it's no problem.
Right.
But then if it has to do with total annihilation,
Oh yeah. No.
oh no.
Ladies,
Oh,
this is for you. Now, part of the problem is, you bring a little clit stimulus into the bed. Can I say clit, producer? Am I good? Yeah. Clit's okay?
We can say click.
Alright.
You say click.
The
Click's
clit's in the
okay.
clip. So we
Alright.
have a little clit stimulator. That's fine. That's cool.
Right.
Maybe even, you know, one of those vibrators.
Or a rabbit.
All right.
There you go.
A rabbit.
Jason,
But then,
Or a bullet. A rabbit or a bullet.
when they bring out
the
Long John Silver.
the vaginal destroyer,
there is.
and actually have to have some weird name on it, like Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy. And then
The dude has his own
The
box.
nigga ain't gonna be happy.
No,
He is not gonna
no.
be happy at all.
if the toy comes with its own handle,
If the toy comes with his own area code.
if the toy comes with a warning sticker, I don't think the guy's gonna know what it
no.
is.
If you can read the instructions on the manufacturer on the toy, it's too big.
Yeah, right.
Alright?
If it's in bold,
Come on, seriously.
like,
We Guys have egos.
Oh my God.
Ladies, I'm not telling you what to do in the bedroom. If you like that sort of stuff, do you? You know, whatever makes you happy.
Do you, boo-boo,
if you're going
do
to
you.
incorporate your man into that, I'm just telling you honestly, you're not bringing.
Leave the suitcase home.
I've been telling Dario this for a while now, and I don't know if Jason's been listening, but I keep saying, you know, find somebody that, you know, you're compatible with. Don't find somebody that you have to compromise with.
I think he did.
Compromise messes things up. Find somebody that you're compatible with. If you have a partner that is cool with, you know, bringing toys into the bedroom to spice things up, that's no problem. But then if it reaches to a compromise and then, you know, you do it for her and you know you're not really into it, it doesn't make any sense. It's gonna cause problems. And then especially when she brings out like those two big words that just scare every man. Okay, my turn.
My turn. My turn.
Your turn for what?
Your turn. Your turn, dude.
Your turn? No.
Have you had your turn, sir?
Just don't do something that's gonna, you know, I don't know, destroy your relationship for future, you know, episodes or whatever.
Lord.
You know, find something that you discuss it, conversation, communicate. Say, listen, this is
talking is important.
If we're gonna incorporate this into our sex life, okay, let's find a middle ground. Let's find something suitable.
I agree.
Let's find something that we can hold in one hand. You know?
Oh, gosh.
Jason? So,
your thoughts?
Oh, we don't need a crane to lift anything up in this. But what I'm saying, I agree with you 100%. And
why are your eyes so red? Why are you holding the mic like that?
You just started
where's your
talking about
mic?
sex toys.
Where's your mic?
I don't need one.
Whoa, that's what you did, yeah.
I'm good.
Well, basically, I agree with you. In compromise, there shouldn't be a compromise, according to you. You should be on the same wavelength. If you and your partner say yay, it's yay. If it's nay, it's nay. Don't have to. According to you, I agree. You shouldn't have to walk with a suitcase into the bedroom.
There's nothing wrong with this.
There's nothing wrong with suitcase. If, you have a suitcase
If that
that's
suitcase
like
only has in one thing, if that suitcase having one thing,
I mean,
a variety of small things.
yes,
if
variety
you
of
only
small
have
things.
one shade instead of 50, you know, I'm just saying.
What, 50 shades of
everybody
black?
can't afford 50 shades.
50 Shades of Black.
No, nobody can.
I mean, you might have a half a shade. You know, whatever. But sex is important in most, if not all,
Relationships.
It is. It's a very important factor.
It is.
You can't have. Personally, I don't think you can have a healthy relationship, especially a marriage or, you know, common law, whatever, and just take sex out of the whole equation.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. Makes no sense.
We're going to bring a team of experts to explain this to you one of these days, why sex is important. But for now, just take our word for it. Sex is very important. And being that it is, do it good. I mean, why not?
Do it good and never think.
Why
Don't be afraid to experiment.
I never think that, you know, you're inadequate. I mean, somebody
she's bringing-
something has to be.
If she's bringing,
If she's
am I
bringing-
feeling
If she's bringing Mr. Happy to the table, then you might.
And don't
wanna
call Mr.
question-
Happy.
You might want to question, you know.
Your own manhood?
If you question she ain't even questioning. Like,
What would that question be?
it's like,
What would that question be?
what will you practice or do? You know what I mean? Seriously, who are you working for? Seriously.
And guys,
What do you want to take away with you on the plane?
guys, you can be the one to introduce the toys. I mean, don't wait for the ladies to do it. Go buy some handcuffs. Go buy some whips.
some
soft
blindfolds and all that. Yeah,
don't
man.
go bringing no blow up doll into
No, stay away.
especially blow up doll
From-
of a different race.
Yeah, don't.
You know.
Don't
You don't be doing that,
No
man.
dolls.
No
of
dolls.
any sort.
No.
For any reason, no dolls.
One of the best things to do, especially, find out where you guys stand with freakiness. You know,
But
Kick level.
you have to have it.
relative,
That's it.
It's
That's
relative.
It.
I mean,
relative,
even
though.
the term in and of itself
Some
may offend
people-
some people.
Some
Yeah.
people.
That's why I say you need to know how far you guys are willing to go.
Freakiness to some people is like, okay, let's not do missionary tonight.
Let's not do. You know what I'm saying?
you know,
That's like in a decent
You can
language.
have
Like,
sex in the show.
how dare you?
Who are you?
What is this? What's going on? I
We're
don't
leaving the
know
lights on
you.
tonight.
Let's leave the lights on.
Let's leave the lights on.
Well, I've actually had people walk on.
You had people walk out.
Whoa,
They're like,
nasty. Whoa, what is that?
Seriously.
What's
it's like
going
this.
nasty? Hold up.
It's like this.
Hold up.
It's like this. They're blowing up your spot.
Yeah.
What they want to do.
Right.
And then this is you like, yeah, sure. They want to do this. I want to do that. You're like, yeah, sure. They come through. Okay, let me leave the lights on. Wait a minute. Sign off.
This ain't Motel 6. This ain't Motel 6.
But you got to be. I mean.
Well, I think we're being signaled by the dude in the.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Do not go there.
Saying that we're
Do
gonna
not
go
do
for
that.
a break.
Do not.
So when we come back, we'll have more interesting topics. A lot like this.
Oh, well,
Stay tuned. It's a man's world.
What?
But it would mean nothing. 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 You're not a woman or a girl.
And we're back. Welcome. We had a hot topic just now. It's still a man's world with your boy Jason, who's every time, forever. You know what I mean? We have Dario
Once in a while.
and Naik. Come on, man.
That's right.
And the topic we're gonna discuss this time is designer vaginas. Designer vaginas.
He said it twice.
Yes.
He didn't even just say it once.
No, I had to say it twice. I had to.
We're gonna be talking about designer vaginas. Now, I got a shout out to one of our viewers for this. Thank you, Anik. This was a very interesting topic. I don't know how to broach it, but part of what we do here that's very, very different from a lot of other shows. We go off the cuff. Nothing is pre-recorded. Well, nothing is scripted. We come and we talk off the top of our head. That's why a lot of the stuff that I say is amazing. I don't know. I know you love it. So designer vaginas, Nike.
Designer vaginas.
Have you ever designed a vagina?
I've never designed a vagina, and I've never been, I don't think I've ever come across a designed vagina.
Right.
I have seen a vagina one time, with the pubic hair shaped out into an N.
Right, that was about it.
That was pretty much it. But, for these women who've been doing vaginal rejuvenation and stuff like that, I haven't really come across, not that sharp.
Right.
Not that sharp,
No. I've actually had a little bit of experience.
No more.
Let me be careful how I proceed here. I've actually read some articles about
designer vaginas.
Well, not specifically designer vaginas, but something that you mentioned about rejuvenation.
Vaginal rejuvenation.
Vaginal rejuvenation. This is actually a thing where women go to they do there's like pharmaceuticals or they go naturopath. I mean, I've seen both. To make, I'm gonna ignore that.
Yeah, we're just gonna let that.
To tighten the walls of their vaginas.
Right.
This is a complex that I know a lot of women have, which is very similar to men and penis size. Mm-hmm. This is all about pleasure and stimulation to your partner, or perception thereof.
Right.
So guys want to make sure they're long and wide enough, and women want to make sure they're tight enough because this is the complex that we have. You don't want to have sex and not know that you're having sex.
Right.
So,
I think the biggest thing is you want to make sure that the other person is actually enjoying it.
Enjoying it. Well, some people do. Some people don't.
Yeah.
Some people just really don't care what their partner is.
It's a give and take, I guess.
No, there's no reciprocity basically.
I for one, I'm very invested in making sure that my partner enjoys her experience. Right?
I try to be a pleaser. Well, back when I was active.
Back when
when you're nasty.
You're celibate.
I don't sell it, no.
You sell a little bit?
Sell a little bit.
Sell a little bit. Just sell a little bit.
No, but I definitely do believe that a lot of women would do that, especially when they reach a point in their life when they know that there aren't going to be any more children in the equation.
Right.
And for their own personal, reasons, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for a woman to want to do that.
No shame.
And I don't think guys should even try to shame them. I think
No.
thinking.
I have no problem with it.
Tell women, what are you trying to do? Take our mileage? No,
this-
that's just totally wrong.
That's
a personal,
very myopic thinking, because what she's doing is she's doing it for you.
Exactly. I mean, I think, well, first and foremost, I think
she's doing it for her too.
She should do it for herself
Exactly,
first.
exactly.
I think she should do it for herself first. And, you know, there's so many things that can happen to a woman, especially when she has multiple children and stuff like that. And it could be a situation where she's not experiencing sex the same way.
Right.
Due to whatever that may have happened, because I know some women, you know, they do get torn. We don't have the, you know, I'm not going to throw them under the bus. I'm talking about like when they have to, you know, get stitched back up.
Right.
Sometimes the procedures aren't done
but,
best.
But one thing, I mean, I don't know if this has crossed your mind or Jason's mind, but just from my own layman's experience, we all don't have the same skin.
Definitely.
I mean, you're around people and you see that people have different types of skin.
Texture.
Yeah. Elasticity and so forth.
Everything,
So
yeah.
why wouldn't you think that that's just natural? That some people just get loose down there.
I mean, it happens. I mean, we get loose too. I mean, seriously.
I mean, it happens to everybody.
You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, 20 years from now, Jason gonna have to be, you know, like, you know, buying that tight kind of underwear, keep his stuff
Still?
from jumping out like under his legs and stuff like that. He's so active, you know, such an active young man. You know,
Why
he's
you gotta go like
He's
that?
so young and active.
This segment brought to you by Jason's Underwear.
Yeah. So I think with, you know, the whole thing about designer vaginas and everything, I'm all for it. And I think that if a woman decides to go that route, at first, you know, don't just do it because, you know, you're in the nail shop and you hear somebody talking about it or whatever. My thing is, right, you want to do it because you want to do it first. I mean, then if you do have a partner that can enjoy it, that's basically, you know, one of the results from it.
Yeah, you said designer vagina, but I don't even think they should even be calling it designer vagina. It's just basically, honestly, designer vagina. It's like calling designer clothes, name brand and whatever. If you look at it, certain brands do tend to go out of style. They don't should. They should. No, listen. Listen. Do not.
I'm gonna listen.
Do not.
Stay tuned to this.
Flow.
Do not.
We're listening.
All right.
We're listening.
What? I don't need yours.
You don't need that his mic.
I don't need his mic. I got a mic of my own.
Okay.
Bro. So,
yes. Jason said that.
This show's gone really wrong.
Go ahead. Say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, because style tends to go out. Certain things tend to go out of style. I know that will never go out of style for me. And because what I'm saying, you're calling designer vagina. 10 years down the line, designing clothing. Like, okay, this style goes out of line. Don't call it designer vagina. Just basically call it self-preservation.
Self-preservation.
This hole is being dug by Jason. Oh my God.
No,
Really?
no. There are a lot of things involved in this. Now, Nike mentioned the grooming. Yeah. That's one aspect of it. You know, mopping out the pubes to have a thing.
Hold on. What letter you said it was shaped in?
N.
All right, carry on.
There's a lot of words beginning with N.
I'm gonna say.
Cut to you.
Anyway, as we were saying.
I think we should do Shiva R or something. And
No, I don't think you.
A J.
No.
I'm like, ooh,
Maybe a J.
Yeah.
Maybe a J.
No. You said it was shaped in it, and I think that one went over your head, or you're just ignoring it.
I'm not ignoring it.
No, I'm talking about him.
He's not ignoring it either. Anyway,
You know what?
then you have the internal manipulation to tighten the walls, and then you also have a bit of cosmetic surgery. Well, the piercings and the tattoos. You know, ladies, tell us. You know, go to our Facebook page. It's a Man's World CVN, and tell us. Do you have artwork going on down there?
Or if you do,
Doesn't it hurt?
Or what type of things are
Doesn't it hurt?
attractive to you guys? You know.
But
We
what would you permanently want down there
We want to know.
as a tattoo? Just curious.
Very much.
It's clean.
So you want a picture of Mr. Clean down there?
No, it's clean.
The bald-headed guy?
No, like it's clean.
Like words saying it's clean.
Oh, it's clean.
It's clean.
So you want like a roll of toilet paper? All right. Well, we're gonna take a bathroom break while you listen to these messages.
I may be back for the third segment.
It's a man's world.
Maybe.
You're watching CVN, Caribbean Vibes Network.
And we're back to It's a Man's World. I'm Naik. I'm being followed by these two dudes.
No, we're not following you. We're here.
Jason and Dario.
That's
and
me.
We've been having some very colorful discussions regarding, designer vaginas. We've also discussed whether toys are seen as threats or actually invited into the bedroom.
Bring in the toys.
Bring in the toys.
Toys are us.
KB and
Play
everything.
school.
Nice one.
That's not a good analogy. Already. I don't like the play school.
So the final topic. What are we talking about, Dario?
We're going to continue a little bit more on designer vaginas and the whole sex thing.
No,
Now,
okay.
we had a follow-up question on this topic. What if it's too tight? From a female.
From a female.
So let me be the first.
When name so?
No, let me be the first. Let me just let you ladies know, it's never too tight.
When name so?
I mean, tighter the better. I'm sorry. I know
I agree.
some women will say size doesn't matter. I know y'all are lying. Size does matter. And size does matter too. Tighter the better.
I don't.
Not that, if it's not absolutely, vice grippy and that we ain't gonna hit it.
My thing is, right, you don't wanna give a woman, you don't want it to be uncomfortable for a female, but
Yes, you do.
no, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't.
Yes, you do.
That's your thing.
But-
That's your
but
thing.
Definitely.
That's your thing.
You don't want.
Yes, you do.
That's your thing.
You make it uncomfortable.
But I've never really heard a guy say that. Boy, I left her. Why? She too tight.
Yeah, that's never been a reason.
That
Ever.
doesn't make sense.
That will never be a reason.
They're like a fear government. That doesn't make sense.
But back to the topic of
That
designer vaginas. It's all a part of the spicing up the bedroom. If you can do some manipulation to yourself and you're okay with that and your partner's okay with that and you're in that space, because it's not for everybody.
No.
But if you're in that space, so go for it.
I mean, once it makes them feel happy,
Yeah, man.
and they're happy with the results, especially like when you take it to another level of, getting a tattoo
Yeah.
in that particular area.
Tattoo plus the grooming.
And
The landscaping?
plus the
Landscaping.
piercing. And ladies, please don't ever think that it's unattractive to keep hair on your pubic area.
Right.
I don't know if I'm too old school.
No.
There's
But
nothing wrong
say
with
it,
that.
say
I just don't think that all of
It needs to
them-
be said.
All of them should be shaved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't know.
I have no problem with what you're saying.
I understand for a lot of women, it's a matter of the bikini line. You want to make sure
Yeah.
it looks a certain way. There's the visual that goes with it.
I've been looking at videos. I've been practicing.
Whoa,
Practicing
what?
what?
You've been
What?
looking at
Practicing
videos
what?
practicing.
Yeah, to
Practicing.
do like waxing.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Waxing,
Next time,
sugaring.
complete your sentence.
Nah, I think you should have just left it hanging. It
Waxing,
was better that way.
sugaring. I got all that.
So you're getting into that?
Oh, so you're getting into that just now, for real? All right.
These are clients.
Pick it, stand up.
These are clients.
Oh,
Check
wow.
Naik at Nasty's Wax.
I got that sugaring.
That would be a pickup line.
No, dude, applicators and all that. I'm order all of it.
All
Seriously.
right, that's cool, man. That's cool.
This is so
You hear?
interesting. This is gonna.
And a
You
whole-
hear, ladies.
And a whole case
Ladies.
of rubber gloves because I care about your hygiene.
Oh snap!
I do.
Nasty Cures.
Shameless advertising.
I really do. I
Nasty
really do.
Cures.
So
Remember that.
What I'm saying is, you can still have hair down there and,
Yeah.
and have it, look attractive. My thing is, right, it doesn't necessarily have to be, the barer the better. You know what I mean?
I'll put it to you this way. Now, ladies, it's your personal preference, but I'm just gonna give you an analogy from our perspective. Think about guys. Now, there's some guys with lower shaved head, say for Naik. I myself carry a fade after wearing a hat though. Jason is a little higher than Naik, and then you have the beards, have a little fuller beard than my co-host. But
Phone beard go bad-minded. So
you got to
goatee gang to the world.
Right.
You know?
So
stash right now. I'm just running the stash.
So you have that visual, and some guys are the same. I mean, some guys like a little hair, some guys like a lot of hair, some guys like Telly Savalas.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Tee it up.
Definitely. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it properly. You know, just do it properly.
If you're gonna shave it, if
you're gonna do it properly, and you know, take some time in what you're doing, because you know, somebody actually likes to have the lights on, to see what they're doing and to see what they're looking at.
I'm a lights on kind of guy.
I'm a lights on kind of guy too. Yeah.
I'll wing it. Depending on the situation, I'll wing it.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was expecting you to say that, really. Jason wings it.
Yeah.
Just saying, man.
And he gives and takes, apparently.
No, I don't give and take, man. Stop it, man.
Oh, that's something else.
You don't?
Stop it, man.
You don't give and take?
I give, I don't take. I don't take.
You don't take
Okay,
pleasure.
you know what? We're gonna move on.
Look, right?
So you don't take pleasure?
Behave yourself, man.
You're so juvenile.
Mr. Nasty.
All of our big people.
Mr. Nasty.
I'm embarrassed to be a part of this show.
You lie. Hey,
So you take pleasure?
do not study him.
Yeah, take pleasure.
This entire segment
Just in all black like the old man.
has gone to the dogs.
Just give me a break.
Note to the producers. We're never,
Jesus.
ever discussing sex with Jason again.
I'm just saying.
Alright?
He gives, he doesn't take. Come on,
Nigga. Yeah, stop it.
Anyway,
Moving right along with this unwanted conversation.
and from my perspective, it all depends. I mean, I think down there goes with the personality of the person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's all a part of it. Show your personality. Be a little creative. It brings spice to the bedroom. And sex, like Nike said earlier in a previous segment, sex is important. Sex is a very integral part of a good, healthy relationship.
Definitely.
And with that, it also makes you get closer to your...
Yeah, the intimacy part of it.
It just brings you all closer. That's what it does.
Don't use, I mean, not to say...
Sex is big people fun.
Yeah, I think it is.
Pretty much. Big people recreation. That's our break time.
And talk to your kids about sex. Don't forget that.
You're never too old to play fine and grind.
Yeah, I mean, have some fun in the bedroom. Some of us have gotten old.
And cold.
Yeah.
Old and cold. My thing is, right, you should be looking about more ways of spicing your sex life off, because my thing is, right, if you're in a long-term relationship, you're gonna definitely want to make sure that whatever you're doing with that person is gonna be new, vibrant. You know, you want to keep it going. If you think that you're gonna go with the same routine.
Oh, don't
Do
say
some
that word.
research. Do no that.
Routine and sex not supposed to go in the same.
You think that other person, and it goes for both women and for men. And
do
you think
some
that
research.
The person is still okay. You either have like the best actor or actress in your bedroom, because that thing dies. That thing, it doesn't last. My thing, it just doesn't last.
All I'm saying is just do some research. If you're wondering, okay, what can I try? You know, I'm gonna use a line that one of my co-hosts used. Try Google. I'm not gonna call any names.
Try Pornhub.
Pornhub is better. Leave Google alone.
Google has like all these big words like
Go straight to
labia and you know, vulva and all these
actual terms.
No, yeah, you might want
G-spot.
that. You know, it's like, I'm gonna stimulate your labia. No, what's wrong with you? No, nobody want to hear that.
Dirty talk.
Go to
Dirty talk.
Pornhub.
OXandXX.com.
I don't even know what to
Yeah,
say. I'm embarrassed to be a part of the show.
You
But
lied, nigga. You lied.
You know, we're gonna come back with our final thoughts. I hope you all were having fun with us tonight. We were trying to make it a little light, a little playful. So we'll get back to some final thoughts.
Hurricanes are stressful. We need to talk about sex more.
Hurricanes are a great time to have sex.
When you have a roof.
When you have a roof, yeah. Well, it depends. Some women do like a little sprinkle.
You know what? We'll
be right back. We'll be right back. Hey,
yeah,
wait, are we there?
Are we there?
When it would mean nothing. You're not a woman or a girl.
And we're back, and our final thoughts from this episode of It's a Man's World. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna say my final thoughts are: Barbuda, I love you. Dominica, we love you. St. Kitts, St. Nevis,
St. Martin. St. Martin.
This has been a very peculiar season.
Yeah, man.
Things like this you see in movies, and I don't think we actually have a grasp on what we're going through.
or what what was spared.
When the history of 2017 is written and people look back, they're gonna wonder if we were all crazy. Coming through this, I mean, the Prime Minister Dominica said flat out he was surprised there weren't more deaths.
Yeah, that was
to bring those words out, you have to understand the magnitude of what transpired.
Yeah.
I saw pictures out of Tortola, out of Anguilla. That it doesn't make any sense. It looks like a Hollywood.
St. Martin, St. John's.
It looks like a Hollywood disaster movie scene. It doesn't look like anything that actually happened.
I'm saying.
And to hear people that were trapped in these buildings. I mean, look at Mexico. Mexico City, the earthquake.
And then the death toll is still coming up.
It's still coming up. I mean,
elementary school,
I'm
33 students.
Yeah, I'm listening to the newscast, and a school collapsed.
Yeah, that's very.
Take a pause for a second and think about what I'm saying to you. Think about what's really happening around us. Take stock of your life. Take stock of your surroundings. Tell your loved ones you love them now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Be a friend to your friends. Be family to your family. It's time for us to come together. I love you.
Yeah, man.
And just to add to that, I mean, I know we do tend to get very jovial with the show.
Yeah.
A couple of, Radio Lighthouse would never pick us up. But the thing is, we actually have to bring that bit of levity to the world and to your viewers, because as Darius said, we've been through some of the most stressful weeks. Everybody has been affected. I don't think from the richest person,
in some way,
the richest person to the poorest person. Natural disasters, they don't care about how rich you are, how poor you are.
Status, they don't care about
the color of your skin.
Mother Nature is
your sexual preference, nothing.
The camera's rolling.
It affects everybody. It affects everyone. So my thing is, right, at the end of the day, we have to always realize what could have happened to us, be thankful that it didn't happen to us, and then still you have to smile a little bit through all the crap that's going on.
Yeah, gotta smile. Yeah. So remember to check us out. We have a lot of places you're gonna check us out now. It's our Facebook page. It's a Man's World CVN.
And if I'm not mistaken, we have a YouTube. We have a YouTube. We have a YouTube channel.
I've been flooding a lot of groups.
Yeah, man.
We're big time now. A YouTube channel.
We're on YouTube now, so you can actually go on YouTube and criticize us and leave nasty comments.
Yeah, for the world to see.
And we're cool with that because it makes us better.
Every time.
Or it might make us worse.
No, I don't think so. But check us out. It's a Man's World.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Say good night, Jason.
Good night, each and every one. We love you.
Good night. Love you.
Pick a stand up. We got 50 feet of new road.
50 feet.
And still waiting to see how bad it'll be after.
Pickest Rose update brought to you by It's a Man's World.
Every week.